In today's video, I'm going to change the wipers on the Fiesta Mark 8. It's obviously that time of year where you actually need it. Now I know they're extremely easy to change because I've just done the ones on the Ranger and it's exactly the same mechanism. And although that's a 2017 model onwards, they're the same from 2011 onwards. The only difference is the actual size of the blades on the Fiesta Mark 7 and Mark 8. I think it's 23 inches and 13 inches for the Mark 7 and 26 and 14 inches for the Mark 8, which is that one. But anyway, let me just show you the ones on the Ranger, because as I said, they're exactly the same. I've just done those, then we'll move over to the Fiesta. All right, so on the Ranger, as on the Fiesta, you'll see that there's a button there. And all you do is depress that button and then pull the wiper off. Now, they can be a little stiff, so you might want to use a screwdriver or something, but I should just be able to use my fingernail on that. And then as you can see, it just pulls out. And to pop it back in, just pop it back in and it clicks home. And that button there is what stops it from falling out. Right, let's do the Fiesta. Something that's a little bit different with the Fiesta. With the Ranger, I got Ford wipers. So they actually came with the attachment already on the wipers for just inserting, so there's no messing around. The wipers that I've got for the Fiesta, they're the universal type, so the length is correct. But there's lots of different adapters in there for whether you've got a Mitsubishi, a Mercedes or whatever. And obviously we want the Ford one, the one with that button. So let's open these and we'll get those set up. I'm going to take the 20-inch wiper off first, and I'm doing that so that we can compare that to the accessories that we need to fit the new ones. And to do that, just lift up the wiper. That gives you access to everything there. Right, it's a little bit different, this one, so I'm just going to take you through it carefully. You can see here, there's a lever that you press in, and there's one just underneath here as well, so you've got to pinch those, which is what I'll do there. And then when you've done that, that's when you press this in. So you press that in. I say it's so much easier with a screwdriver. It's pressed in, it's gone underneath, so now it's just simply a case of pulling it off. And that is the old wiper, the old 20-inch wiper. So we need to replace all this now. So this stays the same, this gets replaced. Right, here's the old wiper. Let's pop that down there. Get the new wiper. You can see it's protected. It's got a sheath on the actual blade there, so we'll leave that there. What we're going to have to do is replace this, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so with this particular brand, the adapters are nice and easy. We'll take this one off, and all you do with that is you just literally pull it up and it pops off. And you can see what happens is there's a metal bar there, and that just clips onto the metal bar. So if we pop that to one side, now we get the adapter that we're going to use. Again, you can see there in the center, that needs to go onto the metal bar. So we'll do that, and it should just click home. Right, that's it, all ready to go on. Let's pop it on. Right then, adapter on, let's put it in. And it should just be a case of sliding it home. And there you go, that's it. It's all on there. It's not going anywhere, it's not going to pull out. So we have one blade that's all done. Right, so we've got the blade, the 14-inch blade. I've already got the correct adapter. Let's just pop those down. We'll take off the old blade. So again, it's tweaking the two ears that are there and pressing down on the button on top. Press the wings, put that in. Okay, and we're out. So, old one off. And remember what I did? You just lift off this. That's the old one off. Get the new one. Pop it into place. When you can see what you're doing. That clicks into place, and then just push it in, and that's it, locked, not going anywhere. Take off the protective sheath, and voila, two wipers repaired. Literally 3 minutes if I hadn't been videoing. The type of wiper itself, well, it's one of those aerodynamic ones, which is basically just a solid piece with rubber attached. I find that the contact with the windscreen is just so much better, so you get a much better wipe. And what do I actually mean by that? Well, this is one that I took off the Ranger. If I just pull it down, you'll see that there's a metal bar, a metal strip running all the way through. And then you've got these metal connectors there that actually hold the rubber onto the wiper. I don't like these, I'll never buy these again. The aerodynamic ones all the way for me. $8.99 for both wipers, 3 minutes to fit. I'm going to get a perfect wipe off those. After changing the ones on the Ranger, well, I knew how easy it was, so it's a winner. Definitely a recommendation. Make sure that you buy the wipers yourself, make sure that you fit the wipers yourself. You'll save so much money. I'll put the link into, I'll put the link for the Ranger ones and for the Fiesta ones and for the Mark 7 Fiesta ones as well. So that'll all be below, but really simple, do it yourself. Takes just minutes.